Alright, pioneers, this video is to show us how we can sell our Pi coin through the Pi browser by ourselves to avoid being scammed, and also we can sell and purchase products through this same platform without issues. So follow through as we go through the process. Once you open the Pi browser, the first place you come to this Pi app down here where I'm touching right now, Pi apps. Tap on it, allow it to open, and now in this page we have mainnet apps. These are mainnet apps. Where they are, you tap on it, so you can see all the mainnet apps we have for now, and we have the list going on. And this horizontal part, the headers here, we have more of them. They are all mainnet. You can see M beside them. They are all mainnet. Usually the app we are to use to sell our Pi coin is usually here on page 2 and page 3 or page 3, but right now it has been moved to another place. Yes, and this is why I am making this video again. I made the video previously and it was on this page, so the earlier viewers do not have access anymore to the app. So right now I'm making another one for you guys to be able to access the app anytime. So from here you scroll through this horizontal part. You can see each of these sections here. We have a different hackathon 2025, then testnet, but our interest here is commerce. The app is here. The app we are going to trade in is currently here. So once you see commerce, because it's an e-commerce app, so I think that is why it is moved here. And due to hackathon that is currently going on in a Pi network, and that is another reason this apps is moved to another place. So you tap on the commerce here. Now in this commerce, you scroll down, you can see GPM. In case you don't find it here another time, you can always look out for it somewhere else, but this is the app. Once you locate this app, tap on it to open. It's a mainnet app. You can see it here. It's a mainnet app. So you tap on open button. Now this unverified app is displaying because core team has not yet announced to the public that is working perfectly. However, I have traded live, I have purchased, I have sold goods here, I have traded successfully in this app without issues. People are selling, people are buying from China, from US, from UK, from Canada, all around the world. So it is safe. Just ignore this and proceed to open up the app itself by tapping the app button. So let's go. All right, note, as a first timer, we are not going to be logged in, and also you will see to use global Pi market you need Pi browser and to be authenticated, meaning that you always need to go through Pi browser before you can use this GPM app. However, as a first timer, we are not going to be logged in successfully. You'll be asked to allow the app to authenticate you using your Pi username. So you allow it. Once you allow it, there is a security pop-up that will come up on this page. Instead of the home page, you will see the security alert. You have to read through it because it's a caution telling you on how to trade so that you won't lose your Pi while trading in this app. So you read through it. I urge you guys read through it, then close it. Once that is done, then you come to this down part, profile. You tap on profile. You tap on it. You see this 3-dot button at the top right hand side. You tap on it as well. See your profile here. You tap on it. Now on this your profile page, for you to have full access to the to the global Pi market, you need to fill in your details and save it. here. So on this part, you fill in your name, your email address, city, province, then province, state, postal code, and then country. So once that is done, you tap on the save button down here. So this way you'll be able to have full access in the GPM market. So let's go back to the home page. You tap on this home page button below here. Now you can see in the market, you scroll down to see more of the product listed, but our interest in this case is how to sell our Bitcoin in this market. If you want to see more product listed in the car category, we have a lot of them in the carousel, and if you want to see more, you can tap on this see more button. But our focus here is how to sell our Bitcoin. You can see, scroll down, you can see digital product, you can see you would see finances. So this finance is our focus right now. This finance category is our focus. You can see, you will see under category that there are sellers with sell your Bitcoin here, paper payment, bank transfer, and 300 Pi. You can see this one 500 Pi. Although these amount does not mean you will not be able to sell something more or something less than the Pi amount listed. This is just a price tag and it can be adjusted. So since our focus is on how to sell our Pi, let's check the description of this very product, sell your Bitcoin here. So okay, we'll tap on it, let it open. Now the description says, please let me know the amount of Pi you want to sell in chat before you click the buy button so that I can adjust the amount with the corresponding price in USD. Also share your chosen payment method in chat, either PayPal, email address, bank account number to USD, Kenyan shillings, Ghanaian cedis, then GBP, that's Great Britain pounds. Then we have Canadian dollars, Australian dollars, Nigerian naira, and euro. They are all available. So according to this seller, this seller can actually make paper payments into your paper account and also make bank transfer to the following listed country currencies as stated earlier. So now, according to the seller, I say chat first. You have to chat the seller actually before and agree with the seller before you proceed to buy. This is the buy button. You don't just buy, you chat first. You chat the seller, and note, seller might not be in the market waiting for a message. So there might be delay in response. So you have to exercise patience. And also, as a first timer, you will not be allowed to message or send a message or to use the chat immediately. You'll be given 6 hours time to come back and start chatting sellers in the market. That is how it is programmed for now. It might change, so it might be changed rather. So you can always try. If it gives you access, fine. But the normal way it is programmed, you have to wait after 6 hours. Then you can now come back and chat. However, once you chat a particular seller in the market, be patient. You can always check back like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 hour. In fact, throughout the day, make sure it's up to one day. If you don't get response, then that's when you should now proceed and chat any other person in the market. Don't be chatting everybody at the same time. It's not proper. So that's my opinion though. So you tap on the chat button. I'm not a first timer, so it's going to open. Now I'll tap on the chat button. I want to discuss with the seller how much Pi I want to sell. Note, this video is actually made again because the GPM market location from the beginning was changed. So that was why I am making this video. That is why rather I am making this video again so that every pioneers will have access to it. However, my first video I made I arranged it with the seller, so I got response immediately. You can always refer back to my previous video to watch the live where I made live transaction. I made a successful payment, but in this case I'm not going to make make successful payment, and I'm not going to get response. The reason is because I didn't plan it, and I'm not ready to send any person message just like that. So just understand the concept, the process before you can proceed. You can always watch my previous video. My previous video is complete. I made transaction there. Is a live trade, so watch it if you have the time. But this alone can actually help you to understand how to sell your pie through the pie browser. So in this chat now, I would chat the seller that, hi, please, I want to, hi, I have 200 pie or 300 pie, 200 pie for sale. Is it for sale or for sale? Anyone? Please, how much are you paying for it? Please, how much are you paying for it? So this is the send button. I will tap on the send button. So let's assume that the seller is in the market or is back to respond to me. Yes, it will tell me how much is currently buying it, and I will have to agree or not. When we are done with our agreement and I have agreed that okay, I'm going to receive so payment, then from this chart I will easily tap here at the top right hand side, the product here, to go back to the product description page. I will tap on it. Since I've agreed, I can now go back and then tap on the buy button. I tap on it. Say okay, on this page you see paper payment and bank transfer 300 pi. See now, a 3% surcharge will be applied as a handling fee. Please note that all sales in GPM Global Pi Market are without shipping cost. Please contact seller by chat for shipping details before you buy. Continue. So right now 3% of this total amount is going to be deducted as well. It's going to be added or deducted from your account for you to make the payment successfully, and the 3% is for the GPM market. It's not for the seller. You are selling only 300 pi to the seller, to the buyer of your pi coin. So the 3% is for the GPM market, is for the issue, I guess so. So you tap on, since you are okay with it, you tap on the buy button. So this is the total amount you are going to spend from your wallet, your Pi wallet. Make sure you already have the total amount you are going to spend in your Pi wallet before you reach this stage. Then and also make sure that you have logged into your wallet and you have set up your either Face ID or fingerprint. If not, you would be required to use passphrase in this page. But personally, I will not advise you to be using passphrase. Set it up so that it will be easy for you to make your payment by using either fingerprint or Face ID. So you proceed with the pay button, pay with Pi. This pay with buy button, you proceed since you are okay with it, and then you send. It's not going to go through because I do not have this amount currently in my wallet. But if this amount is in my wallet, you would see a successful message. So but this successful message does not mean that I have sent my Pi to the buyer of my Pi coin directly. It's going to be within the GPM market, and until I receive my payment, then come back to the product. I would show you in the chat, or from your profile page. I would go back there, then tap on the same product, because it's going to be on pending after sending clicking this send button. It's going to be on pending, provided I've not verified it. Is going to be on pending. So once I receive my payment or my product, depending on what you are selling or what you are purchasing, once I'm satisfied that okay, this amount I agreed with the buyer of my coin in chat is complete in my bank account, I have received it and no issue, that is when I will now come back and verify the transaction. But clicking on the send button does not mean that you have given your Pi away. It's within the GPM, and you can always get it back by putting a dispute if there's a problem. If the seller does not if the buyer of your coin does not send you the money that you guys agreed on. So you tap on the send button. So I'm going to use my fingerprint this time. So once I use it, yeah, so it says you do not have enough funds in your wallet for this transaction. So assuming I have enough funds, this total amount in my Pi wallet, it would have gone successfully. So once that is gone successfully, I will now come back to the chart. I would come back to the chart. When you open the chart, you would see what we call, you would see the product, a squared shape here. Then you would tap on it. It will take you to your profile page. However, you can also go through your profile by tapping this back button, then tap on the profile part. Then on this profile page, you will see purchases. So you tap on purchases. So assuming the transaction went successfully, you would see the product just like as all these ones here, but it will not be star rated and it will not show completed. Rather, it will show pending. On this part, you will see pending verification or pending payment on this part. So that is when you should either accept or verify or dispute. If you have received your payment and it is complete, then you tap on the product and verify the transaction. It will show you a verification button here. You will now go ahead and verify it. Once that is done, you give your star rating depending on your experience with the buyer of your coin. Then you write your comment, what you experience. So after that, you are done with the transaction. But if you don't receive your payment as agreed with the seller in chat, you can always place a dispute here. You can click here. The product will be available here. Once it is in a pending state and you click dispute, the product will be moved to this part. So you dispute it and GPM will handle it from there, and you can get your Pi coin back if you don't receive your payment. But I assume that I've received my payment and is complete in my bank account. So I would give the seller the rating and comment. That is how to make or sell Pi through this market, guys. So I also want to show you one other thing apart from this, but please subscribe and like. This is how you support us in this channel. So guys, what I want to show you right now is how you can bookmark this very app so that you won't start going the long process of searching for this app from the Pi browser. Let's go back to the main Pi browser itself. Let's go back. However, I have completed trade how to sell my Pi coin. You can always refer to my previous video if you want to get the live trade. But from this explanation, I believe it should be able to help you to understand how you can sell and also how you can buy product. Let's say this is the home let's say this is the home page of the Pi browser. So the app actually is, how to locate the app is by tapping the Pi apps, then I'll go the mainnet apps, then I'll start searching for commerce. I'll tap on commerce and then I'll come to a GPM. So now if you don't want to go through this long process, you can always bookmark this app here by tapping on this button. Let's give it time a bit. You tap on it. Now you can see it's plain white right now. So because it's plain white, it's not bookmarked. But if I tap on it again, is right now is bookmarked, meaning that from the home page of the Pi browser, I can always easily have access instead of going through the long process of searching for it in between the mainnet apps listed. I would come to the home page of the Pi browser, then scroll down. Once you scroll down, you can see GPM. These are the mainnet apps that I have bookmarked in this page. You can see it bookmarked. So once I come like this, I will easily, once I open the Pi browser and scroll down, I can easily find the app that I've bookmarked, and the next thing I open it directly without going the long process of searching for the app within the mainnet apps. So guys, this is how to sell your Pi coin through the Pi browser.